Why are you so dark? You're really pretty for a dark-skinned girl. Who turned off the lights? Where's Lakia? You look like a man. You're really pretty even though you're dark. Is it just me or did you get darker? You're a black beauty. Yo, you are so black. You'd be so much prettier if you were light skinned. You don't have to worry about being dark skinned because you're still really pretty even though you're dark. Have you bleached your skin? Because you don't look as dark as you usually do. I saw this girl in the mall and she was really pretty, but she was dark, but she was still pretty. You are way too dark to wear that color. You're lucky you don't even have to worry about getting tanned in the summer because it's not like you're gonna get any darker. These are the stupid, ridiculous things I have had said to me over the years simply because of my skin tone. Because I am a dark-skinned female. Because I have more melanin in my skin than people who have less melanin in their skin. Correction. This is just some of the many ridiculously pointless things so many people say to me. Ever since I was young, I've always been put down because of my color and simply because of my color. And I know this isn't just something that happens in the brown community. I know this happens in so many different communities. Just so ridiculous. People tell me as a joke back when we were in school, when the lights turned off, they'd be like, oh, where's Lakia? I'm sorry, but if we were outside in the light and there was someone extremely fair next to you, are you gonna be like, oh, where are you? I don't see you. Would you do that? Would you do that to someone? Sometimes people come to me and they'll be like, why are you so dark? I don't know. Why are you so stupid? Did your parents not teach you anything about how there's people with different color skin tones in literally the world? Would you go to someone that's fair or medium skin tone and be like, why are you the skin tone you are? Why is your hair black? Why do you have 10 fingers and not 3? So many people have said to me, you know, for a dark skinned girl, you're actually really pretty. Do you go to anyone that is fair skinned and be like, you know, for a fair skinned girl, you're actually very pretty, do you? Really, just think about it. Does anyone ever say that? So many people, from my friends to family, anyone, they'll talk about someone they just saw, for example, and they'll be like, I saw this girl, she was so pretty, but she was dark. And if they're talking about a fair skinned girl, I saw this girl, she was so pretty and she was so light. Notice the difference in the but and add. Why is there a but for the dark skinned girl and an add for a girl that's a little bit more fair? From when I was young, have had so many people make fun of me simply because of the shade of my skin tone. And I know that if you are a dark skinned female, you are not alone. And I know 100% sure that at some point in your life, you have either got put down because of your skin tone, made fun of, even if it's not necessarily to hurt you, but just as a joke, I know it's happened to you. And why is it that just because we are a different color, I literally say this to anyone who says it, because I have more melanin in my skin than you, that you feel that you have the rights or need to put me down in any way. It's so ridiculous to the point that even other dark-skinned people, I'm not just saying this about girls, this happens to guys as well, of course, but there are other dark-skinned people who make fun of other dark-skinned people because they're a shade darker. What? Let me ask you guys a question, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed this too, but in the brown community where there is Bollywood or Tamil movies or stuff like that, how rare is it that you see a dark-skinned female as the heroine of the movie? Just think about it. How rare is it? Even if there is a dark-skinned female acting in a movie, they make her appear 10 times lighter than she actually is. It's really obvious because sometimes when they go to award shows and stuff like that, you're able to tell what their true shade is, and in the movies, magically, for some reason, they feel the need to make them look so much lighter. Why? Growing up as an individual with dark skin, I hate that I even have to make a video about this because it's so stupid and it shouldn't even be an issue, especially not in today's world. And I swear I really thought when I was growing up that once I get older, people are gonna get mature, no one's gonna really care. People still care. If anything, I find the younger generation really still cares about people's complexion, which just really blows my mind, and I probably never will understand why someone's complexion either gives them less opportunities in life, makes them a target of jokes and being mistreated, or even just degrades them in any way and makes them seem any less of a person than someone of a different complexion. I will never ever understand. Being dark skinned, I felt has really ruined my life in so many ways. At least that's what I thought when I was younger. There are so many nights I've went to sleep crying because of the way I've been treated, just simply because of my color. Something I don't even have control of. Even if I just happen to get a little bit lighter, because in the wintertime I will, and someone notices, they'll ask me if I've bleached my skin or if I'm putting something on my skin to look lighter. Doesn't everyone kind of get more fair in the wintertime? Or are dark-skinned individuals just magical and for some reason just magically get lighter? I don't know. I don't know what runs through people's minds when they ask such stupid questions, especially family members. When you go to their house, they always have a comment for everything. Everything. They'll be like, did you get darker? Did you get lighter? No. I'm gonna cut that. They'll be like, oh, you got darker. Oh, you got lighter. What are you doing to your skin? Ever since I was young, and again, I'm going to keep relating it to when I was young, because this has been something I've felt and have been going through ever since I was so young. Ever since the day I can remember, I have been targeted for the shade of my skin. Ever since then, it's always been something I've been so confused about. And even now when I talk about it, you guys can probably just see from my facial expression, sometimes I don't even know how to put things into words. And I've wanted to make this video for so long, ever since I started my channel, but I've never made it because I really didn't know how to word certain things, because the whole thing is just so stupid and pointless that I feel pointless making a video about it. But I felt that I had the need to make a video about it because I know how much it impacts people and how much it has actually ruined my life from when I was younger. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm like some super pretty girl or anything like that, because trust me, I don't got that much confidence in me. But every time someone has ever given me a compliment in regards to how I look, minus you guys here, of course, my subscribers and people that watch me, you guys are so sweet. But I just mean in real, like, not real life, but in general, people, when they compliment me, what literally comes out of their mouth every time is, you know, you're really pretty even though you're dark. You know, you're really pretty for a dark-skinned girl. You know, even though you're dark, you're really pretty. Literally, every time. Why? Do you go to someone who's light-skinned and be like, oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, for a light-skinned person, they'll be like, you're so pretty and you're so light. Why? Why? I keep going at a loss for words when I'm saying this, because I keep asking myself why and I don't understand. And I feel like, literally, you guys might think that I'm being extra when I say this, but I feel that because we are darker skinned, it's as if we're being treated as if we have some kind of disability compared to other people. Why is it that we're always pinpointed on the fact that we have more melanin in our body? Of course, no one says it in technical term when they say you're dark, but why is it that we're always pinpointed and we're given some... I'm not even joking. I have been given less opportunities in my life. I have been made fun of so much by everyone, literally everyone I know at some point in my life because of my color. And I feel as if it's like you're so mistreated and you're automatically put into the category of unattractive, and you're automatically put into the category of not worthy enough of certain things just because of the color of your skin. It's as if, I'm not saying that disabled people should be treated this way, but I feel like the way we are treated is like that at times. It's as if like my color is a disability to me, and because of the color of my skin, I'm not capable of achieving certain things, or I'm not capable of being seen in your eyes the way you would look at someone else who is of a fairer skin tone. And that's just so ridiculous to me. Say I'm not capable of achieving things, I don't mean that because I'm dark skinned I feel like I can't do this, I feel like I can't do that. I'm saying that because I'm dark skinned, other people don't think I can do certain things, especially in the beauty world. And it sucks because that is obviously my life. And I feel like in beauty and entertainment especially, that plays a really big part, unfortunately. And I feel so bad for people like that because I know how hard it is. I have so many girls who, when they come and they see me straight up and they're like, oh, I watch your YouTube channel, I love that you're a dark-skinned brown girl who's actually making beauty videos, so I really enjoy watching you. And I thank each and every one of you who come and actually say that to me, and that like really made me think at first. I'm like, oh, why are they saying they're watching me just because I'm dark-skinned, right? But then I thought about it, and there really aren't that many dark-skinned brown YouTubers. I realized that it's probably because we've kind of always been told that we're unattractive because of our skin tone. So a lot of girls probably have kind of like some kind of subconscious mind where they feel like they're not attractive enough or they're not confident enough because so many people are always putting them down. I feel like everyone's always making you feel so low about yourself, about the way you look, just because of your color. And I feel like that might actually be a reason why so many people are afraid to kind of step out of their comfort zone, because even I was like, oh, you know, people are gonna be like, oh, you're so dark. And I keep saying that being dark skinned ruined my life, and you know what, it really did ruin my life when I was younger. But I've grown completely from that stage, and I am nowhere there where I look at being dark skinned as kind of a disability that people have given me without a choice to kind of degrade me, to put me down. I have grown so much, and I at a point used to feel miserable about my color. I would never feel attractive. I would be like, oh, I sometimes feel like I'm even lucky to have someone who even wants to be with me because people find me that unattractive because of my color. I really know this video probably came off as a rant in the beginning, but the reason I really made this video is because I really want you guys to know that it is not true. You are so beautiful. Everyone is so beautiful in their own way, and beauty is literally in the eye of the beholder. Yes, there are so many people who look at you and will be like, you're dark skinned, you're unattractive, put you in that category right away. But there are also so many people who do look at you and see you for who you are, see you for your beautiful features, see you for the personality you have inside, see you for the way you dress, or anything, and could find you attractive. Anything. So just remember that there are some people who will put you down. I promise you, you're always going to have someone who's going to put you down in regards to your color. I'm not going to be here and be like, people are going to change. People need to realize that, you know, dark-skinned people are also attractive. It's not going to happen. There's always going to be those people who are going to tell you you're unattractive because you're dark. But you need to learn to stand up for yourself. Literally, what I say to people now when they make fun of me is I'll be like, what's your point? So what if I have more melanin in my body than you? That's what I say, and they just shut up. What could someone really say to you if you say that? Just think about it. If you ask someone that question, what are they gonna be like? You have more melanin, you're ugly. Like, I'm so frustrated and so angry when I'm talking in this video, and that's because I am. It's because I've been put through so much, but I've changed so much since then because I've really learned to love myself for who I am, and I've really learned to accept the fact that yes, I am dark skinned. I'm still not unattractive. Don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm like super pretty or anything. I don't really have self-confidence, but I have learned to love myself, and I have learned to stand up for myself when anyone ever tries to even put me down in regards to that. And I really feel like you guys should too. If you really don't know what to say, because I've been at points where I'd be like, oh, like, I don't know what to say. When people go, when the light turns off, they're like, oh, where's Lucky? Everyone laughs, and I'm just like, okay, like, what do I say? I just go like, shut up. But now I will do that. Now I will put you in your place if you try to mistreat me because of the color of my skin. It's so dumb because it's something we're incapable of changing. And you know what? Even if we were capable of changing it, you shouldn't want to change it. You're so beautiful just the way you are. I keep complaining about how many people make fun of me and stuff like that, but I also have a lot of people who tell me, oh, they like my chocolate skin and stuff like that. So there are individuals who are normal and not mentally like little bit weird and like put you into that category. I don't really know how else to label them because they're just not there. Literally. If you really don't take anything from this video, The only thing I really want you guys to take from this video is to learn to stand up for yourself, and don't let anyone treat you like that or make you feel any less of a person simply because of how much melanin you have in your skin. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna be like, because you're dark skin. It's the melanin in your skin. That's what it is. It's that. So even if you are not someone who's an individual who's more dark skinned or who goes through that, I'm sure amongst your friends there's that one girl or guy, and everyone will make fun of that person. And that person might even play along with it, and they'll be like, yeah, make fun of themselves or whatever. Trust me, they're hurting inside. I've been there. I've felt that. I've done that. I know how it feels. And even if you're not the person getting made fun of, please just take a second to just be like, what's your point? That's it. All you have to say is, what's your point? What could someone be like, my point is they're dark? You know what, some idiots probably will still say that, but you just learn to kind of stand up for yourself, guys. No one will mistreat you like that if you don't allow it. If you don't allow it, there's no way. Put someone in their place once, and they'll never try that with you again. I promise you. I really intended to make this video to kind of like talk to you guys about self-love and making you kind of feel like, you know, you're beautiful no matter what, and you really are. But it totally turned around, and it came into something that you have to stand up for yourself, because as I'm talking, I really did realize that it's probably not going to change. There's always going to be someone who's kind of putting you down because of your color, always. I've really learned that over the years. I've had so much hope for it to kind of go away as I grew up, and it's still there. It probably still always will be there, because even little children sometimes will ask me, why are you so dark? So there will always be someone who kind of puts you down and says that kind of stuff to you. I keep getting off topic, but then I realized that it has to really be more about you standing up for yourself than self-love. You have to have self-love in order to stand up for yourself, because you need to know you're beautiful no matter what any idiot says to you, just simply because of the melanin in your skin. You have to love yourself, and you have to be able to stand up for yourself. As long as you know you're beautiful, you will be able to stand up for yourself. It doesn't even mean like you're cocky and you're like, oh, I'm so pretty, whatever. You're loving yourself. You know that you're a beautiful person, and you're not any less of a person. If you feel comfortable saying, oh, I'm a beautiful person, because I know so many girls feel uncomfortable saying that, even I do. All you have to say is, you know what? I know I'm not any less of a person than you are. Just think that way if it makes you feel a little uncomfortable, because for me, saying that makes me feel a little uncomfortable, because I don't want to come off cocky, and I know a lot of people don't, but I'll just feel like I'm not any less of a person than you. Just keep that in mind. Just keep the fact that you're no less of a person in any way because of the melanin in your skin. If you take nothing from this video, please learn to stand up for yourself. I guess that's what this video is about in the end. To learn to stand up for yourself. And I know I named this Dark Skin Ruined My Life, and it really did ruin my life initially, until I learned to stand up for myself and make those people shut up and put them in their place and grow some kind of common sense that no, just because you have more melanin in your skin, you're not incapable of doing certain things, and you are not automatically unattractive. And I'm not just saying this for me. If anyone near me is getting made fun of as well, I will go in the way and I'll be like, what's your point? That's it, guys. I know I kind of said the same thing over and over again, and to be honest, I didn't write anything down. I'm just speaking straight from the heart, and I really hope this video kind of made at least the slightest difference in anyone's life or mindset, and if it did, that will make my day. Saying that, I am just gonna sign out of this video, but I really do hope you guys took something from this video. Please learn to stand up for yourself and to love yourself, and just to ignore those people, because they're just stupid. I have no other word to describe anyone who still thinks like that. I've been there from when I could remember, from the youngest age that I can remember from. I can remember being so unhappy with my color, just wishing I was just not dark skinned because of stupid things I've went through. And I've grown from that, because I've learned to accept the fact that I am no less of a person than anyone else. And I really hope you guys can learn to accept and acknowledge the fact that you are no less of a person than anyone else, no matter what anyone says, for anything, not even your color, for anything. Just please remember. Saying that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know, and please feel free to message me in case you ever want to talk about anything in regards to this or anything, of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.